Level 3, week 3, talked about transport clubs, driver in particular. When we're using the driver is going to be one of the most important clubs to playing better golf. We need to be able to advance the golf ball. For most of us, it's more important to get distance than accuracy. It's going to be rare that we hit the golf ball out of play left and right. Most of the golf balls that we are going to lose are going to be due to a hazard in front of us or water in front of us. So the most important key to this is to be able to get the ball as far down as we can. One of the good drills to do this and to get a better acquainted with the driver is setting up with one hand, having a nice quiet body. You can see my left shoulder in particular, as well as my right shoulder, are very quiet as I'm doing this. There's not a lot of motion. I'm not doing a ton of action with my body. My body starts to move in sync with the golf club, right? So I can start really slow and start to speed up as I go through. As I speed up, you should be able to hear that swish of the golf club. I switch hands, get it in with my left, and it's the same process of me trying to make that L to L swing. I want to always feel like the club is staying in its circle and I am not doing anything to get it outside of its circle. I get two hands on the golf club. I start going in motion back and forth continuously, and I start to speed up. So I'll start really slow with this, and as I get some success with it, I will start to gain speed. This is going to give us a better sense of the rhythm and the timing and the sequencing of how the club needs to move. A couple of the main things I see in terms of inconsistency with the driver. Number one is going to be the tee height. We want to have the golf ball where it is half on the golf club, half of it's above the golf club. That's going to be a good starting point for us. Depending on where we hit it on the club face, we might need to tee it up higher or lower. One of the other inconsistencies I see is ball position. We always want to have this on our left shoulder or close to it. We can adjust forward or back depending on how our swing is. So the other piece of inconsistencies that I see a lot is we start to get out ahead of the golf ball and we start moving towards the target. Especially with driver, we want to stay behind the golf ball. I have this stake set up so you can see down the line. When I take this swing, I'm going to stay behind the golf ball. I'm gonna make sure my head's stable. I don't want to have a lot of rocking where I get out ahead of the golf ball. So this is always a good little drill as well, where I can see that line. I'm trying to focus on staying behind the golf ball as long as possible. The other important drill to do while you're practicing, we want to take 5 swings as fast as we can. We want to make the biggest swish that we possibly can. What this is going to do is it's going to train you to swing a little bit faster, hit the ball a little bit further. The better we get at that, the easier it's going to be to slow it down a little bit, play at your own tempo where you feel comfortable to be able to hit a good golf shot and get the ball closer to the hole off of the tee.